Hi, I'm Gloria Folaron, and I'm the founder of Leantime. Leantime makes work management easier for neurodivergent minds. Those are folks with ADHD, dyslexia, and autism. Let me introduce you to somebody you might know. This is Anna. She's a product manager. She grew up being told she was too much, too blunt, too talkative, too all over the place. Now she got in the habit of proving them wrong and taking on a lot, making her a top performer. She finally burned out last year and discovered what everyone said was too much was really undiagnosed ADHD. Now this is John. He's a fabulous software engineer, but he keeps getting passed up for promotion because the team complains that he's not flexible enough, because he struggles with sudden changes in tasks. Now John's autistic, and it's part of what makes him detail-oriented with an insatiable drive to build the right thing. And it's this drive that makes him an asset to the team and the product. Now both Anna and John are neurodivergent. This means that their brains process the world differently. And like them, I'm also one of the 53% of tech workers that identify as neurodivergent. And yet we're working in a world where companies believe only 3% of their employees are. This 50% gap totals over 500 million neurodivergent knowledge workers that aren't getting the support they need at work. And even with a proliferation of work management tools, it's no wonder they have adoption rates of 23% as they continue to be built on the assumption that all employees process information the same way. The reality is, though, cognitive diversity brings success. Studies have found people with ADHD are more innovative. In fact, it's unlikely that Microsoft would exist without Bill Gates' ADHD hyperfocus. And when we're supported, we do better. JP Morgan found supported autistic employees were up to 140% more productive, with other studies finding that cognitively diverse teams bring in more revenue. Now, I was diagnosed 3 years ago, and when I look back, I realized that even becoming a nurse in my first career was an attempt to treat my undiagnosed ADHD by leaning into what now sets our patent-pending system apart. Leantime uses a proprietary motivation model that focuses on 8 primary areas, split into intrinsic and extrinsic motivation. We take these motivating factors, empower users with the insights, and then pair them with behavioral science and AI to better help people manage their work. And the data shows that it's working. With over 41,000 accounts, nearly 1.8 million Docker pulls, and our growth being entirely organic and inbound. It's clear that people are looking for a system that does more than sell you productivity. Taking a bottoms-up approach, we've started with a B2C model because we find that even when companies have a tool, people are still using their own. And then, as we grow, quickly shifting to enterprise penetration through accessibility, HR, and DEI. We are now raising a pre-seed round to expand our personal motivation features while building partnerships with the providers and practitioners who support neurodivergent tech workers. In today's world, it isn't enough to manage data. You need to help people understand how they relate to that data and how to use it in their own lives. Going back to Anna, to have prevented her burnout, we could have helped her better start and manage her task list. In Leantime, managing your task list starts with onboarding. As you go in and offload your task list, we take that and we help you learn what a project looks like. We set goals and then we help you set the intentions on when to work on them. For John, helping him manage his task shifts is easier when he understands how he feels about tasks. Allowing folks to rate how they feel about their work on an emoji rating scale from red, swearing, angry face to an elated unicorn, those tasks that you would like to see more often. We then help him prioritize his work based on how he feels about it, and in the future can then help teams identify who to assign tasks to based on their interests. Finally, the future of Leantime looks like being able to see how you relate to your work and then understanding what changes and shifts you need to make in order for work to be motivating. Now, ultimately, our tools should enable our brains to do their best work. And it's not just for the future of work. It's for the future of Amelie's work, my 8-year-old daughter, who is autistic with ADHD. You can't see the differences in her brain by looking at her, and the future of work needs to be one where you don't have to. If you are interested in being part of the future of work or know someone we should be connected to, you can email me directly at gloria@leantime.io. Again, I'm Gloria Folaron with Leantime. Thank you.